Throughout history, the legends of vampirism have cast a haunting shadow over human imagination. The origins of these blood curses are deeply rooted in the myths and folklore of ancient cultures, silently weaving themselves into the fabric of our collective psyche. This legacy, a chilling reflection of humankind's darkest fears and desires, continues to captivate and terrify. To truly understand the impact of vampiric lore, we must delve into its mysterious beginnings. The earliest incarnation of a blood-drinking entity can be traced back to ancient Mesopotamia. It is in this cradle of civilization that we encounter the Edimu, spirits of the unburied dead, doomed to wander the earth, thirsting eternally for the life essence of the living. Similarly, in ancient Greece, the Vrykalakas were feared revenants, driven by an insatiable hunger for human flesh and blood. These early specters set the stage for the evolution of vampiric entities across cultures and epochs. During the 18th century, tales of vampirism flared like wildfire across Eastern Europe, capturing public imagination. The particularly notable case of Peter Plogojewicz in Serbia sparked widespread panic. Accounts of Peter, a peasant said to have risen from the grave to drink the blood of his kin, led to frenzied exhumations and the ritual staking of corpses, intending to prevent such sinister resurrections. Vampiric lore surged in popular culture in the 19th century, thanks largely to the fevered pen of Bram Stoker. His novel, Dracula, unleashed one of the most iconic depictions of the vampire, Count Dracula. Infused with bloodthirst and seductive charm, Dracula epitomized an alluring yet dangerous amalgamation of temptation and terror that resonated profoundly with Victorian anxieties about sexuality and death. This portrayal, while fictional, contributed to an enduring template from which countless other stories have drawn inspiration. The vampire, a creature both reviled and romanticized, became a vessel through which authors explored themes of immortality, sin, and the eternal struggle between good and evil. This duality has ensured the vampire's perpetual tenancy within the vaults of horror literature and media. Though always evolving, one persistent thread binds these tales of vampirism: the notion of a curse. This imagery of blood, as both life-giving and life-taking, embodies a paradox that fascinates and frightens in equal measure. Vampires, as figures cursed to roam the night, offer a mirror to humanity's condemnation of its own destructive propensities. Beyond the myth, the trope of a blood curse has found its place in society, and even religion, as allegory. It underlines the recurring human fear of losing control over our basic instincts, of falling victim to our own desires. The vampire's narrative forces us to confront our vulnerabilities and the inherent fragility of life. In conclusion, the tale of vampiric lore is more than just fantasy or entertainment. It reflects a darkness that dwells within the human condition, an eternal struggle with mortality, and a fascination with what lies beyond the veil of death. The legacy of these blood curses continues to proliferate in modern culture, reminding us of our ageless quest for understanding and the endless allure of the unknown. As long as human storytelling persists, the vampire will remain a timeless specter in the shadows, watching, waiting, and forever ensnaring our imaginations.